Hello, my name is Jessica, and I'm part of the U.S. Business and Politics group. Now, you tell me, how many of you are related with people or know people that are illegal in this country? I bet some of you, right? Well, and how would you feel if New York State deported them based on their looks? Bad, right? Well, by today of my speech, I want to inform you how the Arizona immigration law SB 1070 works, who it affects, and how. I'm going to go through 3 main points. First, what is it? Second, who it affects and how. And third, how is Arizona dealing with this law? First, what is the Arizona immigration law SB 1070? Well, this law is very simple. It's the Law Enforcement and Safe Neighborhood Act. It basically allows police officers to stop anyone based on their looks. Now, you may be wondering still, what is that? Well, based on a CNN research by Malcolm Martinez and Mariano Castillo, they said that this law before had 2 sections. One, as we already know, was that police officers are allowed to stop immigrants based on their looks. The second part was that once they were stopped, they had to register with the federal government. The Supreme Court denied that section because it was unconstitutional. As we know, we have the right to privacy, and that obviously did not our section. Going through the second main point, who it affects and how. This law affects both immigrants and police officers. Starting with immigrants, it affects them because it violates their civil rights. According to CNN, an article called Statistics After Deadly Law Passed, dated September 28, 2012, said that 50% of racial profiling increased in the state of Arizona. Immigrants are leaving the state because they live in constant fear. Now, how would you feel if you live in constant fear every day of your life? A police officer chasing you. You'll feel really bad, right? That's how they're feeling as well. It also affected my friend Caterina Regis. She's now working with me in an Italian restaurant, and she used to live in the state of Arizona. Now, she was with her family, and her father was stopped by the police. He was forced to give documentation. Unfortunately, he did not have none, so now he's facing deportation. Her and her family were devastated and decided to move out of the state and had to start their lives all over again. It also affects police officers, believe it or not. It makes their job very difficult. They cannot finish it in a timely manner. Since they have to ask for documentations, they are forced to keep prisoners longer. Their prisons are overcrowded, and they don't know what to do with them. Because Arizona State is not allowed to enforce immigration laws in the state. That's only a federal government job. It also affects police officers because they're confused about what to do. As I said before in my previous speech, my friend Juan Carlos Reyes Mendieta, a police officer from the state of Arizona, said that he's very confused on what to do. If he follows the law and he stops people based on their looks, he can get sued by them by racial profiling. But if he does not follow the law, he can get sued by the state. So he's in a very confusing situation, and he wishes this law had never passed to begin with. Also, in an article by Washington Post named Arizona Immigration Law Police Officers Forced into Questions After Court Ruling, dated June 26, 2012 by Carlos Campos, said that 30% of police calls dropped since this law passed. That means that there's more people injured, killed, or about to get killed or injured out there, and they're not contacting the police because they're afraid to give out their documentation and being deported to their countries. Going through our third main point, how is Arizona dealing with this law? Well, Arizona had a 40% loss on populations, 20% schools, 10% businesses, and 10% churches. As I said before, this is because immigrants are leaving the state because they're living in constant fear. They're afraid of the police in the state of Arizona. Also, Arizona is going through a Supreme Court case against the United States. It's named Arizona versus United States. Arizona is suing the federal government because they're not enforcing immigration law in the states. Arizona wants to take hands in their own matter and wants to imply immigration laws in their own state as they want and whenever they want. Of course, this is going to take some time, and the decision has not been made yet. In conclusion, Arizona immigration law SB 1070 is causing a lot of fear within the state of Arizona. Also, it's causing a lot of confusion for the police officers. The residents in the state are trying their best to stop it, and I'm pretty sure they will. Thank you for your attention.